Hey there, welcome. This is Acheampong, and if you find yourself on this page, then you want to know how I managed to increase my credit score 215 points and how you can learn too, guys. I want you to pay keen attention as what I'm about to talk about has literally changed the lives of many people who came with us. Okay, watch till the end of this video to qualify for an amazing discount. Now, let's go ahead and talk about, the state of affairs and the mindset of Americans, right? Guys, as of now, about 43 million people have credit score of 599 or less, guys. This is bad, okay? This is terrible. As if it wasn't bad enough, guys, nearly half of Americans don't even know what the credit score is. Guys, this sucks, okay? To not know your credit score means you actually don't, you know your credit is really bad, so bad that you can't even check your credit score, okay? Now, the average household debt is over $225,000, with many having less than $500 in savings, guys. Guys, sit down and let this sink in. Imagine you have an emergency, which is going to cost you $4,000. How are you going to come by that money? First of all, your credit sucks. You go to the banks to get a loan. You're getting disapproved. What are you going to do? Because your credit sucks, they don't want to work with you. You're considered a higher risk, and nobody wants to work with you. So guys, this is the opportunity that you need to take very seriously and to look into. Guys, 49% of people have no retirement, and only 18% know they're on track to reach their income goals for retirement. Guys, this sucks. Okay, 65% have no will, 82% have no trust, 71% have no medical or financial power for 20. Guys, over 58 billion in unclaimed life insurance policies, bank accounts, pensions, stocks, and other properties. Guys, just sit down and just remember this. We all know this legend reggae artist. His name is Bob Marley. Guys, Bob Marley didn't have any, wills or trust set up. Okay, his family had to suffer, struggle a lot to get anything. Okay, we all know legendary lady who just passed away, God bless her soul, and her name is Aretha Franklin. Same thing happened. No wills, no trust, okay? We all know Prince, the legendary pop star. The same thing almost happened to Michael Jackson, but he had it set up, okay? Prince hadn't got his life insurance policies and wills set up. So his family also went through, struggles where all the money went rebate and probate. Okay, so every 2 seconds, guys, a person's identity is stolen. Yeah, just like that, someone's identity just got stolen. Guys, you need to wrap your head around this information that I'm about to give you. Okay, it is really valuable. Okay, identity theft is the reigning champs of crime right now. Okay, we all know in 2016, the largest of all three credit bureaus, which is Equifax, had a breach. Okay, which a whole lot of people lost their social security numbers to unscrupulous people who are planning to use those social security cards or numbers for crimes. Okay, so you need to protect yourself. It's not a matter of if your credit gets or if your identity just gets stolen. It's a matter of when it gets stolen. So this is the time to secure yourself. Now, think about this. How many people do you know that have less than perfect credit, have debt and no idea how to pay it off? Okay, don't have their personal financial affairs in order, and they dislike their current jobs and they're looking for a career change. Guys, credit plays a very important role in all of these questions. Okay, without good credit, you'd have a lot of debt. Most people who have bad credit have a lot of debt and they don't know how to pay it off. Okay, now a lot of people are in jobs, government-related jobs, and they can't get promotions, and some of them can't even get hired into the job because the credit sucks. And the credit gets pulled. Your credit gets checked before you're actually given a government-related job. Now, let's talk about where this came from, okay? The poor credit stuff and the lack of knowledge came from our schools because our formal education did not teach us anything about personal financing, ownership, financial freedom, success, and of course, credit. Okay, I personally came out of school, came out of university, and I didn't know anything about it. I had to come back, ruin my credit, try to fix it before I actually knew anything, right? Now, what we as a company provide you, Rocky Financial, as a partnership with Financial Education Services and then United Credit Education Services. Now, what we're going to provide you is the financial education and success training that you needed a long time ago, guys. We're going to provide you the services that's going to protect your identity, credit, assets, family, freedom, and of course, your finances. Now, let's talk about the basics, okay, the history of our company. Our company was founded in 2004, okay. We have our headquarters in Farmington Hills, Michigan. We are A-rated by the Better Business Bureau, guys. We're a debt-free company. We can't teach you how to come out of debt if you're in debt by ourselves, guys. We need to practice what we preach. We've had the same key executive since the inception of the company, guys. This is a company that has over a decade in experience under our belt. We can't tell you what we haven't really tried and tested, okay? This is an accredited company, okay? And we have no debts. We have our headquarters in Farmington Hills. We are here to stay. This shows stability, all right? It is really hard to get an A rating, much less maintain it over 10 years. So this is the way to go, guys. Now, what we're gonna give you is what we call the FES Protection Plan, which is a plan that's going to protect your identity, credit, family, finances, lifestyle, future, peace of mind. And, you know, it's literally handing you the keys to your financial freedom, okay? Right. Now, let's talk about what we do, okay, what our focus is. Now, we lay the most of our emphasis on credit, okay? So the credit is like a vital sign. It's monitored at all times, whether you sleep, awake, or doing whatnot, okay? It can impact your insurance premiums and interest rates. Guys, let me tell you a story here. I personally, when I came to the US new, had no idea about credit. I went to get a loan to get a car. I didn't know anything about interest rates. So I went to get a car and I had an interest rate of 28%, guys. I realized that I was actually paying the monthly installments of the car, but I wasn't seeing any change in the principal amount. So I was only paying the interest rate and the principal was still the same. So guys, you need to take note of this. Now, you might have the same car with a friend, same trim, same features, everything the same year, but then you realize that you're actually paying more in interest, insurance premiums than your friend. There's a time to sit down and reassess yourself. Your credit might suck. That's why. Okay, you can deny the ability to rent, purchase, get a credit card, or even employment, like I said before. Okay, over the course of your lifetime, you'll be, you know, less than credit score will be costing you anywhere from $200,000 to $1 million, guys. This is how much money you are throwing away for having bad credit. Now, let's talk about how your credit score is calculated, okay? We have 35% towards your payment history, guys. You don't want to be missing payments, okay? Whenever you miss a payment, it hits you at big time. So you don't want to miss a payment. You don't want to be making missing payments and late payments, okay? This costs you 35%. Now, the next point is 30%, which is towards your amount you used, guys. You don't want to go beyond 30% of your card's limit. If you're using a $1,000 card, please don't go beyond 300. Anytime you go beyond the $300 mark, your credit is going to take a ding and your credit is going to reduce. Now, the next thing is your length of credit, which makes up 15% of your credit score, guys. Length of credit, I can only compare it to a fine bottle of wine, okay? The longer, the older the wine, the more it tastes better and the more expensive it is, okay? So the longer you have your credit active, the better. Now, don't close any accounts. I'm not going to advise anybody to close accounts. Closing accounts will just be throwing away your history. So I don't want you to do that. Just keep at this, keep your credit for a long time. Now, the next thing is new credit, which makes up 10%. That has to do with inquiries. You don't want to have too many inquiries on your credit account, else potential credit grantors will start seeing you as someone who's desperate and nobody wants to work with someone who is a high risk or a desperate person. Now, the last is 10%, which goes towards credit use or types of credit use or credit mix. This shows, or this talks about a variety of credit accounts that you need to have in your portfolio. Don't just have one credit account. You can have two credit cards and, you know, some revolving accounts and some installment accounts, and, you know, a couple of things. Mortgage, you could have a student loan, you could have a car note. It all goes towards your type of credit. Now, let's talk about, you know, some myths. Okay, some myths that has been thrown out here that people actually believe, but then tends to be a little bit misleading. Now, the first myth is that credit agents are empowered with some kind of governmental authority, guys. Credit bureaus or the agency have no affiliation with the government whatsoever. Okay. Now, the next thing is credit agencies are required by law to keep derogatory items on your credit for 7 to 10 years. Guys, There's no law that a credit agency report any items at all. Okay, they are required by law to remove all derogatory items that are older than 7 years, like student loans, but more in a case of bankruptcy, like 10 years. Okay, so they may even choose not to report anything at all, right? It's just the fact that once it's on your credit report, they have to remove it by the 7th to the 10th year. That doesn't mean it has to stay there for 7 to 10 years. Now, myth number 3, information on your credit report cannot be changed. It's illegal or immoral to have information altered or removed. Guys, that is false, okay? Leveraging the Fair Credit Reporting Act of 1971, both federal and various state laws require that items be removed if you're not 100% accurate or cannot be verified in a timely manner. The next thing is paying the past due removes it from the credit report. Guys, that is false, okay? It does not change it. Just because you pay off an old debt does not change the fact that at one time you were not paying as agreed. But could this be changed? Absolutely, you can definitely change that. Now, myth number 5, the last but not least, is that increase on a derogatory and will not affect your credit standing. Guys, it will affect your credit standing, okay? Anything that erodes your financial stability is damaging to your credit standing, okay? In case of increase, 1 or 2 may not be too bad, but anything more than that will start telling a story of its own. Like I said before, prospective credit grantors will start looking at you as someone who's desperate for credit, and they might not work with you, but it could definitely be removed by the Fair Credit Reporting Act with it not coming back. Now, this is what we use to leverage the credit restoration, okay? It's called the Fair Credit Reporting Act of 1971. It gives us, all Americans, the right to dispute, challenge, and investigate any negative item on the credit report, be it inaccurate, erroneous, obsolete items such as late payments, charge-offs, foreclosures, bankruptcies, tax liens, collections, short sales, medical bills, and any other item can be removed from your credit file or can be updated to reflect as paid as agreed. Now, this is the company that we actually partnered with to do the credit restoration itself. Okay, they also have the same. We actually opened up at the same time. Okay, the name is United Credit Education Services. Okay, and then we target all of these negative items, like I said before, inaccuracies, charge-offs, late payments, foreclosures, bankruptcies, tax liens, collections, short sales, medical bills, even child support, even student loans, guys. And they can potentially be deleted or updated on your credit file. Now, let's talk about this. This how your portal is going to look like, giving you all these tools to build your credit and to educate you, okay? You have access to the progress report, the process report, PDF dispute, ID documents, understanding your dispute letters, credit education, okay, establishing credit. You have all of these tools at your disposal, which we're not charging you anything for. You need to take advantage of this, okay? Debt and collections, students and seniors information, okay? You have a very, very responsive customer service line, okay? You don't stay on the line for so long like some of our companies do, okay? You stay in there for a very short time, you have someone who's gonna answer all your questions for you. Now, this is one of our clients' credit report, okay? After the very first go around, after the very first dispute, this is what happened. They had a bunch of stuff, bunch of negative items, which are huge negative items, okay? And was really, really impacting their credit score. So they had a couple collections, foreclosures, some tax liens and repossessions on it. So after this first batch of disputes, you can see there were, collection deleted, foreclosure, another collection, tax lien, repossession, and another collection deleted. The rest are still in dispute and will be targeted for the next batch of dispute. Now, like I said, we almost have a 15-year track record. This year will make it 15 years. Okay, we have over a decade in experience. Okay, almost 1 million derogatory items have been deleted of people's credit reports, and we have tens of thousands of satisfied clients. Okay, and also we give out satisfaction guaranteed. Now, what are some of our customers saying? Okay, this is Johnny and Sandra Moeller in Dallas, Texas. Okay, after having their bankruptcy removed, they were able to purchase a home with a low fixed interest rate, which saved them almost $1,000 a month, guys. Imagine this. That's $12,000 a year. They could put this money down for another home, guys, and rent it out for another, stream of income. It's crazy. Right? Yvette Reed in Cherry Hill, New Jersey says in just 2 months, her credit score increased to the point that her car insurance premium was lowered by $2,000 a year. Now, I don't know what insurance she was using, but this is huge savings. Now, Vinny Ho in West Manchester, in California says, after 45 days, he had a tax lien and a foreclosure deleted from his credit report. Guys, these two things pull your credit report your credit score really hard. So having these deleted, I can only imagine what his credit score is right now. Now, this is how the portal is when you want to log in. And then let's talk about what you actually get, okay, for coming into business with us and then getting your credit report. Now, we don't just offer credit restoration. We are a financial literacy company, okay? So we offer credit restoration. We offer credit monitoring. We give you one of the best credit monitoring tools you could ever have. A lot of people check their credit on Credit Karma. Credit Karma is not as accurate as this, okay? Now we have identity theft monitoring, so you can actually protect yourself from identity theft. So we have a credit attorney at your disposal, which you don't pay a dime for, okay? We have Credit Builder. We give you tools and tips and strategies to build your credit. We give you access to a will trust. Guys, this is worth over $5,000 if you go to an attorney to get it set up. Okay, you're getting this for free. You're not paying for this. We give you access to budgeting solutions. Life insurance, this is just for our agents. So you don't get life insurance with this. Okay, it's just for agents. Now you have a debt payoff system. It works like your own personal financial advisor, right? It helps you pay off your debts as fast as possible, so you don't miss any payments. Now you have financial lockbox, an online safety deposit box for all your financial accounts. You can save even where you save you could put in there where you save your extra set of keys and then send a beneficiary. So in case anything happens, God forbid, or you're incapacitated, you have someone who's gonna replace you, or your proxy who's gonna log into your account and then have access to what you have over there. We give you access to net worth, savings goals, and a YFL family mint. Now with the YFL family mint, we go back into schools and educate kids from the age of 8 to 18 about personal finances and then credit, so they actually start building their life real soon. Now, how we do this is we take $2 out of each and every client's monthly payments, and then we set it towards this goal to educate kids. Now, individually, this thing could be costing you about $10,000 every year. Now, guess what? It costs just a one-time activation fee of $99 and $89 a month. Guys, this is a huge savings goal. This is a huge package, very valuable, and I believe you're gonna see the value in this once you start. Now, there's just a little bit of a comparison between us and some of our competitors. We're the only ones that provide credit restoration, wills, trust, power of attorneys, credit monitoring, identity protection, debt elimination, and also an income opportunity. We're going to do the income opportunity in another video. But with some of our competitors, those who you see the red star with, you actually have to pay more for those services. Now, like I said, there's a YFL Youth Financial Literacy Foundation, and then this is where we go back into schools and educate kids from the age of 8 to 18 about personal finances and then credit. Okay, this year we're actually giving $315,000 towards this goal. Okay, so this is really good. We're giving back to the community. Now, this is a few of our testimonials that we have with some of our clients. Okay, there's Joseph Rogers, and within the course of 4 months, this is what he had. He had over 400-point increase in 4 months. Guys, let this sink in. Over 400-point increase in 4 months. Now look at this. There's Tanya, and she had in 3 months, she had a 189-point increase. Now, this is Shatima Baker, okay? And she had a 141-point increase in 2 months. Guys, this is crazy. Also, we have this lady over here, and she had 230-point increase, guys, in 3 months. Her name is Alicia Gaines. You could check her out. Guys, she had a 230-point increase your credit scores. Guys, this is, Cornetta, Miss Moore, and guys, combined, she had 275 increase, guys. This is crazy. You should take advantage of this right now before this offer goes away. Now, save time and money by working with us and get plugged into a result-driven system, okay? Congratulations for reaching the end of this presentation. And as promised, I'm going to be giving away $150 discount vouchers to whoever gets started right now. Now take action, click on the Get Started button below, and I'll see you at the top.